People have asked me, well, Pat, what would be so bad about it? Just one term. Can't we survive that if the Democrats win in November? Well, what did AOC tell us last week at the convention? Listen to some of what she had to say.
Fidelity and gratitude to a mass people's movement working to establish 21st century social, economic, and human rights.
Human rights. Okay, so this is their goal, to establish social, economic, and human rights.
Including guaranteed health care, higher education, living wages, and labor rights for all people.
Well, what's wrong with that? I'll tell you what's wrong with that. We already have all those rights built into the United States Constitution. Have we always executed that perfectly? No, we haven't. Of course not. But we have built the closest thing to those ideals that is humanly possible. They would have you believe that no country on earth is further away from that ideal than the United States is. It's absolutely despicable what they're doing. So here's what she's saying. First, she's talking about the mass people's movement. Okay, let's think about that for a minute. In virtually every case, what does a mass people's movement mean? Think people's Democratic People's Republic of Korea, the People's Republic of China, the People's Republic of Congo. Those are all very democratic, aren't they?
Sure are.
They're just great. But listen to what else she outlines as to what this people's movement is all about. Guaranteed health care. Socialized medicine. We've gotten used to the term now. So it doesn't hit us like it should.
Oh, yes.
Because we should not be used to that term. They're talking about the crappy government takeover of something that's A, critical to our well-being in this nation, and B, 17% of the U.S. economy. They're talking about guaranteed college, which is supposedly free, right? Just magic pixie dust allows everybody to go to college for free, except that we, the taxpayers, will be paying for that for generations to come. Guaranteed living wages. Wow. So no matter what your effort level is, no matter your skill or determination levels, you're guaranteed a living wage. And what is a living wage? Is it $30,000?
Nope.
40?
No.
50,000? Is it 100,000?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it.
I mean, it's better, right? But, in New York City, even 100,000 might barely be livable if you have a family. So what are you guaranteeing people here? And labor rights for all? I guess that means everybody has to join a union? What are you talking about? I mean, they are looking to... Here's what else she had to say.
In the United States. Mm-hmm. A movement striving to recognize and repair the wounds of racial injustice, colonization, misogyny, and homophobia.
Oh, my God. Good golly. They're looking to repair racism, homophobia, misogyny, and colonization. For some reason, everybody just seems to say, we're colonists. We go out and conquer land and make them colonies. Look at all the American colonies we got spread all over the world. We are not a colonialist country. We don't run around the globe creating colonies. We're not imperialists. I'm getting so sick and tired of that BS that we just let it roll over our backs, I guess. We are not colonialists. For that matter, racial injustice is not systemic either. It was not built into this system. Yes, there are racists, and there will always be racists. But by and large, we have, or had at some point, gotten to a pretty good place in this country.
I thought so as well.
Regarding race. We were there. We were practically there.
I mean, I know we've beaten it, but they continue to beat it, so we have to beat it back. But during, pre-Obama. Barack Obama.
Yeah, pre-Obama, we were in a pretty good place.
Well, I thought we were too, and we all said, "Great, we finally have an African American man that's going to be president that can make the case."
Nope. He did the opposite. They set it on fire instead. It hasn't been this bad since the 60s.
I know.
Same with misogyny. I mean, there are some misogynists. There always will be some. But mostly, no, we're not misogynists. And don't even get me started on homophobia. Oh my gosh. There isn't a more powerful group of people right now in this country than homosexuals. Is there a more powerful lobby for people? No.
I don't think so.
Or anyone and everyone covered by any of the LGBTQIA2 plus umbrella. Anybody under that umbrella, you're pretty safe and secure.
If you've got the rainbow tattoo, you're good.
I mean, no nation on earth reversed themselves more quickly than we did on gay marriage. Nobody. Even though our predominant religion, Christianity, well, for that matter, Islam and Judaism too, all forbid the practice of homosexuality. All of that was tossed aside to clear the path for gay marriage. And, geez, the trans movement has become so powerful that leftist elites are denying science and reality in order to accommodate their demands of the trans people. For the love of heaven and all that is good and right and holy, we've changed the meaning of words.
Yes, we have.
For the trans movement. We can't even use gendered language anymore. We can't use certain pronouns for people anymore that are quite obvious. We've changed the meaning of some of the pronouns.
Yes, we have.
From plural to singular in some cases, or some cases it's still plural. Just depends on how the trans people feel about it. Okay, jeez. I mean, if you believe the Bible is the Word of God, but somebody asks you if homosexuality is a sin, in order to keep your job and not be banished to a leper colony, you better say no.
Yeah, and there better not be a disclaimer.
Right.
Before the no. The disclaimer, well, you put in the well, forget it. You're bludgeoned.
Absolutely. Yeah, even the well will get you in trouble.
Yeah.
They don't want and never have wanted just our tolerance and inclusion. That's not been the goal. They want our total and complete submission to their will, to their beliefs, and I mean absolute capitulation or else. Absolute total capitulation is the only thing that we'll do here. Okay? You even have to change your belief structure. I mean, good golly, it's amazing.
And to propose and build reimagined systems of immigration and foreign policy that turn away from the violence and xenophobia of our past.
Oh, my.
A movement that realizes the unsustainable brutality of an economy that rewards explosive inequalities of wealth.
Wait, what? Is that like explosive diarrhea? Explosive inequalities of wealth. Take some Metamucil or whatever for that.
I'm so
Call
sick
me in the morning.
of
I can't take it.
How bad rich people are.
Me too.
I really am sick of it because I should be right on that list of hating them. First of all,
yes, you should.
I'm not rich, and they're keeping me down.
Right,
but they obviously are not keeping me down. I'm so sick of hearing it.
I'm sick. Yeah, and they're proposing and building reimagined systems of immigration and foreign policy. So the translation of that, I guess, is all y'all come free. Everybody who wants to flood across our border, come on over. Yeah. We don't care. Any time of the day or night, all bets are off. We're no longer a sovereign nation. Don't worry about it. She wants us to turn away from violence and xenophobia of our past. And what? Turn toward the violence and extremism that's going on right now in our present?
As we speak.
That's okay violence, because she likes that kind of, that's good, clean violence. She likes the people calling it or causing the violence now. That kind of violence is nice. It's good. And that kind of chaos is desirable. It's a movement that realizes the unsustainable brutality of an economy that rewards explosive inequalities of wealth for the few. And so there it is. There's their ultimate demand. Let's get to the heart of it. We just did. They want to end capitalism.
Yeah.
Period. Capitalism is merit-based, thus it's brutal.
Yep. And instead we have many rich people, ultra rich people who are now apologizing for their wealth which makes it even worse.
Makes it worse. Sure does. And under Marxism, no one will be successful. I mean, yes, you'll eliminate wealthy people, you'll eliminate the middle class, and everybody will be equally poor.
Yeah.
Other than the elite who hold office. Those will be the only ones exempt from that.
Yeah, they've closed the door.
Otherwise, everybody in the country is equally miserable. I will say one thing about that plan. It will eliminate illegal immigration. No one will want to come here ever again.
Yes, that goes against why people want to come here.
Yeah, that'll take care of one of our problems. Congratulations. Yeah. AOC just solved one of our problems right there. Good night, everybody. God bless. Drive safely. I tell you, it's agonizing. It's just absolutely agonizing what these people are trying to do to our country. And again, that's why they cannot and must not win this election. Or for that matter, any other election, ever.